there's another £25 up for grabs on the starting 11 app this weekend. Simply enter the FPLtips mini league and select a team of 11 players from this Saturday's matches. It's completely free to enter, and the league is public and open to all via the Browse Games menu. Or alternatively, you can enter using the code on screen now. The free hit chip is in play for GW32 to enable a team full of players who feature in the Double Gameweek. Man City, Chelsea and Man Utd each have 2 favourable fixtures, and so fitting in the best combination of players from those teams will be a big priority. Here's how the team is shaping up. There are a few different ways to go with the goalkeeper, and it largely depends on the rest of your back line on a free hit. But amongst the premium options, Kepa Arrizabalaga comes in the cheapest. Chelsea rank 3rd best in the league with their tally of 12 clean sheets this season, while only Huddersfield have scored fewer goals than Cardiff and Brighton this calendar year. Azpilicueta has played every minute in the Premier League so far this season, registering 5 assists, and looks to be a secure option for the double up on Chelsea defence. Man United have kept just 7 clean sheets this season, but only Man City have kept more than their 5 clean sheets this calendar year. Lindelof withdrew from international duty in order to be there for the birth of his child, but appears likely to return to action for the Double Gameweek after becoming a father earlier this week. Schlupp has started in a midfield role across the last 6 matches, despite being listed as a defender in the game. His 4 FPL involvements between Gameweek 25 to 30 ranks top amongst defenders, beating Robertson, Alexander-Arnold and Azpilicueta, who each have 3. Having scored 3 times across 2 games for Belgium over the international break, Eden Hazard comes into the Double Gameweek with good momentum. The 28-year-old has 24 FPL involvements to his name this season, and returned 33 points in the reverse fixtures against Cardiff and Brighton. Manchester United have the advantage of facing 2 teams who'll almost certainly have one eye on their FA Cup semi-final meeting, Watford and Wolves. Since Solskjaer's appointment, no player has produced more FPL points than Pogba, with the Frenchman returning 8 goals and 7 assists and also ranking first for goal attempts and efforts on target. Raheem Sterling is enjoying an unbelievable season, with no Premier League player registering more than his 28 goal involvements, and he extended that form further by scoring 4 times in 2 matches for England over the break. Man City have scored a league high total of 79 goals this season, and face a Fulham side that have shipped more goals than any other side throughout the campaign. They then welcome a Cardiff side that have conceded 27 goals in 8 matches against the top 6 this season, at an average of 3.4 goals per game. So it's for that reason that David Silva makes the team ahead of a Man City defensive asset, such as Laporte or Ederson. Whilst the risk of rotation is greater, the Spaniard could still contribute to a goal off the bench, given the amount of goals these fixtures promise. He started in 6 of the last 7 league matches, including back-to-back starts in Man City's previous Double Gameweek, and should be well rested for Gameweek 32, having now retired from international football. Rashford withdrew from international duty because of an ankle injury, but it's the same problem he's been nursing for over a month now, so you wouldn't expect it to keep him out of the Double Gameweek, and hopefully the rest will have done him good. The forward has returned 6 goals and 2 assists in 12 appearances under Solskjaer, and his tally of 21 efforts on target during that period ranks 3rd best in the league. Sergio Agüero has been directly involved in 27 goals this season, just 1 fewer than Sterling's tally, but the Argentine has played over 200 fewer minutes. As with David Silva, the forward should be fresh for the Double Gameweek, having not been selected to feature for his country over the international break. And finally, completing this free hit draft is Crystal Palace striker Michy Batshuayi, who scored twice in his last 4 league matches and got on the score sheet for Belgium over the international break. The Eagles have an appetising home fixture against Huddersfield, a side that sit bottom of the league table, and have conceded 57 goals this season. Only Burnley and Fulham have shipped more. If he's available, Wilfried Zaha will be an alternative option here, but the 26-year-old has been suffering from a hamstring injury and remains doubtful. Captaincy will be between Agüero, Sterling and Hazard, and each of the trio have their pros and cons. Sterling has the most form, but he's perhaps more likely to be rotated, having featured heavily for England and with 4 games coming up now in quick succession for Man City. Hazard is arguably the most likely to earn 2 starts in the Double Gameweek, being Chelsea's talisman, and with the Blues vying for top 4. but he's only scored 3 times in his last 11 league matches. And that leaves Sergio Agüero, who absolutely had the form prior to the break, starting in each of Man City's last 8 league matches and delivering 8 goals and 2 assists. Having enjoyed time off over the international break, it's the Argentine who's wearing the armband as things stand.